Hi, I'm Andrew, a programmer at Night Runner Studios. We're a group of 9 Cornell students who took the Advanced Game Design course and made Hard to Herd, a 2v2 sheep herding game. You play as a sheepdog, and your goal is to get more sheep into your zone than the enemy team gets in theirs. You can move sheep around either by getting close and herding them, or by barking at them and pushing them away. You can use this to either score more points in your zone, or to disrupt the enemy and prevent them from scoring in theirs. So when we first started off, our team was really interested in the idea of making a co-op game. So our original concept was that players could work together to herd sheep and keep them safe from environmental hazards, such as foxes, which would come in and periodically steal some of your sheep. So when we made our non-digital prototype, it turned out that while people really liked the herding mechanic and already started developing strategies around it, there was a lot less interaction with the environmental hazards. We also found that the depth and progression was a lot more limited with co-op. So we transitioned over to PvP, which was an instant hit among the playtesters. The added competition really pushed players to improve their skills and strategize. And because there was so much engagement with the herding mechanic, we decided to add more types of sheep in order to create more variety and challenge. We have golden sheep, which are worth extra points, as well as wolves in sheep's clothing, which are negative points. The idea was to add an element of time management and decision making. Should you spend your time collecting more sheep, removing wolves from your zone, or defending the enemy team's zone? We also added back some of the environmental interaction in the form of fences. Across different maps, there are fences that make it harder for you to find sheep and score. However, these fences can be destroyed by rams. These feisty guys get angry at you when you bark at them, charging straight at you. If they hit a fence, they can destroy it, creating opportunities for you to gather more sheep or disrupt your opponent. But you have to be careful, because if they hit you, you'll get stunned. We also wanted to spice up the mid-game, so we added collectible power-ups that spawn around the map to assist you in herding, such as a magnet that pulls in nearby sheep, or a dog trait which grants speed and allows you to stun enemy dogs. Lastly, we wanted to add a way for teams to turn the tides if they're behind, so we added a 2x bonus to points scored in the last minute of the game. We wanted the last minute to be this chaotic frenzy, where teams desperately try to either close the gap or maintain it. For our art direction, we really wanted our game to have this fun, vibrant, and chaotic vibe to match the gameplay. So we settled on this really saturated, cartoony style. We also wanted our game to have an open, natural feel to it, like you were running around in an expansive pasture. So we took inspiration from games like Cult of the Lamb and Paper Mario and went with a 2.5D style. This allows you to feel like you're in a 3D world while maintaining the cartoony and sort of homemade quality of hand-drawn sprites. It also enabled us to have visual effects like shadows that emphasize the passage of time throughout each match, and windy foliage that really sells the naturalistic elements of the world. For the music, we wanted something that incorporates sounds from nature while also reflecting the upbeat personality and tempo of the game. Despite it being our first game together, Hard to Herd had an amazing reception at the Cornell GDX Showcase. We won the People's Choice Award, which has only motivated us to work even harder and keep pushing. We're actively working on adding new features and maps with the goal of releasing it on the iOS App Store later this year. Thank you so much for taking a look at our game. We really hope you enjoy it, and please let us know what you think. Thank you.